What's up, YouTube? This your boy, Big Boy Facts Johnny. Tonight I'm going to do my WWE NXT review on highlights you guys new. Hit that like button that helps the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my links down below. My Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok down below in the description. And let's get started. Now, NXT was a good show. That's all I got to say. Alright, we're kicking this off with NXT General Manager William Regal walks down to the ring. The crowd breaks into a "Please don't leave" chant. Regal said he has been with NXT since day one. Regal is already emotional. Regal recounts his favorite memories in NXT. Regal starts to cry. Regal thanks the NXT universe for supporting the brand. Regal decides that with the chaos that has been going on here, he realized that he has given everything that he has. Karen Cross and Scarlett interrupt. Cross is laughing on his way to the ring. Cross says, "Always knew this day will come, but they just don't know when. They had to come out here and see it and feel it for themselves." Cross asks Regal if he is crying. Cross tells Regal he is pathetic. Cross says he punched a hole through the Mount Rushmore of NXT. Regal must know that Cross can control his place with chaos. Cross demands that Regal says he was right. Cross yells for Regal to say, "Cross conquer all." Samoa Joe music hits. Cross looks concerned. Samoa Joe says he believes Mr. Regal wanted to speak to him. Regal said yes, but not here. But since Samoa Joe is here, Regal offers the role of general manager of NXT. Joe says it's absolute not. Joe says he'll explain Regal made NXT everything it is today. Joe says Regal cast a long shadow, so it will be difficult to fill his shoes. Samoa Joe says he won't be general manager, but he can ensure that everything gives Regal the respect he deserves. Regal says he will take Joe up on his offer, but he has some conditions. Joe can be an active competitor, and Joe can lay a hand on the talent unless provoked. Joe agrees that Samoa Joe agrees, and they shake hands. Joe says that just leave one last question. Joe gets in Cross' space and says, "What are you still doing in this ring?" "TikTok, young champion." Cross backs off. This was a good opening segment. I enjoyed this. Alright, let's move on. But I would love to see Samoa Joe versus Karen Cross for the NXT Championship. Take my money to see that. Alright, so we move on. Imperium versus Breezango. This was a quick tag team match. Archner and Barthel work over Fandango's arm. Fandango counters a sunset flip into a leg drop. Tyler Breeze misses a splash to the outside. Fandango dives over the top and on Barthel and Archer. Fandango goes up top. Barthel rolls Breeze into the ring to distract Fandango. Archer slams Fandango off the top rope. After the break, Fandango managed to tag in Tyler Breeze. Archer destroys Tyler Breeze with a lariat. Archer tries to suplex Tyler Breeze, but Breeze turns it into a small package for the win. The winner of the match, Breezango. After the match, Archer and Barthel attack Tyler Breeze. Archer and Barthel drops Tyler Breeze with the European bomb. Archer and Barthel drape an Imperial flag on Tyler Breeze. So we get backstage. Regal is standing between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole are being held back by security. Regal tells them both that they can fight at the Great American Bash. O'Reilly leaps into Cole and the two trade strikes. Samoa Joe charges in and separates them. Cole pushes Samoa Joe out of the way and continues his assault on Kyle O'Reilly. Samoa Joe takes off his suit jacket and puts Adam Cole into a Caputa clutch. Adam Cole passes out almost instantly. Joe drops Adam Cole. Joe yells at a Stagehand to tell Adam Cole when he wakes up, Regal expects his decision. Backstage, Santos Escobar complains about Bronson Reed putting him through a Raw. Escobar says he wants Reed one-on-one. Escobar promised to be the next North American champion. So we get the NXT Cruiserweight Championship Open Challenge. Kushida versus Trey Baxter. This was a decent match. Kushida and Trey Baxter down and ride his back. Trey Baxter gets to his feet and rolls up Kushida for a near fall. After a series of tackles and drop downs, Kushida almost locked in the hoverboard lock. Trey Baxter counters and hits a runner after a bit of miscommunication. Trey Baxter kicks Kushida in the knee. Kushida falls off the apron. Trey Baxter crushed Kushida with a Roseberry flop to the outside. Kyle O'Reilly walks out on the ramp to watch the match. After the break, Trey Baxter avoids Kushida planted handspring attack into a neutralizer. Kushida lands a power strike to Trey Baxter, catches Kushida in a standing Spanish fly. Trey Baxter hits a springboard 454 near fall. Trey Baxter sits Kushida on the top rope. Kushida counters and hits an arm breaker off the top rope. Kushida PKs Trey Baxter's arm. Kushida rolls Trey Baxter into the hoverboard lock. Trey Baxter taps out immediately. The winner is still your NXT Cruiserweight Championship, Kushida. After the match, Kyle O'Reilly says he doesn't want to accept Kushida's open challenge, but he does want to face him next week. Kushida accepts. Alright, let's move on. So we get backstage. Frankie Monet says she is going to give an encore performance next week. Money says Jesse, Camilla, and Aaliyah. Monet tells them they should leave Robert Stone. He just holding them back. Stone walks in and Monet says she just told them they need to listen to him more. Let's move on. Backstage, Mercedes Martinez says she is the wrong one to mess with. Martinez says the next time Mei Ying won't get a chance to get out of her chair. Martinez is going to knock Mei Ying out of it. Alright, let's move on. So we get the in-ring segment. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase says he's finally found the man who is worthy of carrying the $1 Million Championship. LA Knight joins Ted DiBiase in the ring. LA Knight says it's not often that you get your heroes. LA Knight says he can't describe how he's feeling right now. To be standing with Ted DiBiase right now, all the pain was 100% worth it. LA Knight says he had Ted DiBiase action figure and it comes with the $1 Million title. LA Knight thanks Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase says LA Knight earned it. It will be the honor of his life for Ted DiBiase to officially crown him the $1 Million Championship. Ted DiBiase says it's an honor to do it. Ted DiBiase puts the championship on LA Knight's shoulder. Power goes off. LA Knight says now that he got everything he wanted. He wants, and it's time to drop everything he doesn't need. LA Knight decks Ted DiBiase. LA Knight beats the crap out of Ted DiBiase and says he's the only $1 Million champion. Cameron Grimes hits the ring and makes the save. Alright, let's move on. So we get backstage. William Regal and Samoa Joe and security are holding back Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon as Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez make their way to the entrance. So we get Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus Casey Canizaro and Kaden Carter. This was a decent tag team match. Carter and Kaden Canizaro double team Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai tags in Raquel Gonzalez, who missed a big boot. Carter tries to avoid Gonzalez's grass boot. Gonzalez gets her hands around Carter's neck. Carter managed to lock Gonzalez in a octopus hole. Gonzalez escapes and kicks Gonzalez into the corner. Kitten Catanzaro and Carter double team will call Gonzalez. Carter pushed Catanzaro into a hurricane on Gonzalez. Catanzaro backflips into the head scissors. Catanzaro flattens Dakota Kai with a corkscrew front chop. Carter dives off the top and lands on Dakota Kai and records Gonzalez. After the break, Casey Catanzaro is getting worked over by Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Catanzaro managed to tag in Carter, who clears the ring. Carter face wash Dakota Kai on the bottom rope. Dakota Kai kicks out. Dakota Kai hits a scorpion kick. Gonzalez tags in and catches Carter as she sails through the air. Sada walks down by Record Gonzalez. Gonzalez and Dakota Kai hit an assisted lunge blower. Catanzaro breaks it up to pin. Carter and Casey Catanzaro hit a wheelbarrow moonsault. Gonzalez breaks up the pin. Carter and Casey Catanzaro hit a neck breaker / 450 combo. Gonzalez pulled Casey Catanzaro out of the ring to break up the pin. Dakota Kai hits the GTK on Casey Catanzaro for a win. The winner of the match, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Alright. Okay, let's move on. So we get in-ring segment, Io Shirai. Io Shirai says she is back. Shirai feels good. Shirai is about to tell us who her next target is, but Candice LeRae interrupts. LeRae says since Io Shirai isn't the unbeatable champion anymore, she needs to go to the back of the line. LeRae says Shirai picks the wrong time to screw with her. Indy Harbour attacks Shirai from behind. Shirai sends LeRae out of the ring. Shirai blasts Indy Harbour with a tiger fence kick. LeRae lays Shirai on the announcer table. LeRae tells Indy Harbour to go up top for the elbow. Zoe Starks hits the ring and makes the save. Io Shirai springboard dropkick Indy Harbour and LeRae at the same time. Backstage, Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher are making their way to Gorilla. MSK is standing nearby eating popcorn. Timothy Thatcher takes Carter's bucket of popcorn, eats some, and walks away. So, backstage, Regal and Samoa Joe are interrupted by Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory. Johnny Gargano gets over Samoa Joe, tells Johnny Gargano to get out. Gargano says okay and leaves. Pete Dunne walks in and has a stare down with Samoa Joe. So we get a Tornado Tag Team match. Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher versus Grill Young Veterans. This was a good main event tag team match. This was really good. Ciampa and Thatcher attack Grill Young Veterans before they can cut a promo on the stage. Thatcher and Ciampa beat down both members of Grill Young Veterans. Stereo clubbings by Ciampa and Thatcher. Both Ciampa and Thatcher lock in submissions. Gibson and Drake escapes and sends Thatcher out of the ring. Ciampa manages to double team clothesline. Grill Young Veterans. Gibson and Drake double team Ciampa. Thatcher gets up on the apron, but Drake leaps off Gibson's back and drop kicks Thatcher. Grill Young Veterans work over Ciampa. Ciampa sends Drake and Gibson into the barricade. Ciampa knees both men into the barricade. Back in the ring, Thatcher and Ciampa take turns hitting running strikes on Gibson and Drake. After the break, Thatcher lands a butterfly suplex as Ciampa crushes Drake with the avalanche air raid crush. Drake kicks out. Drake and Gibson catch Ciampa in a doomsday suicide dive. Drake and Thatcher are left in the ring trading strikes. Gibson and Thatcher trade submission attempts. Gibson forced Thatcher in the corner. Drake hits a dropkick to Thatcher face out of nowhere. Drake and Gibson crush Thatcher with a powerbomb into a backstabber. Ciampa breaks up the pin. Drake and Gibson beat up Ciampa outside the ring. Drake suplex Ciampa on the NXT hood on the announcer desk. Gibson puts Ciampa on the announcer desk. Ciampa surprises Gibson with an air raid crush on the announcer desk. The table doesn't break. Thatcher helps Ciampa hit a spike fairy tale ending. Ciampa locks Drake in a Fujiwara armbar as Thatcher grabs Drake's leg and locks in the ankle lock. Drake taps out. The winner of the match, Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher, and NXT goes off the air. All I gotta say is NXT was a good show. I enjoyed the first hour of NXT. If you guys enjoy my WWE NXT review and highlights, please drop a like on the video. It helps YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok down below in the description. I know you guys are watching the video, but you guys are not subscribing to me. Make sure you guys subscribe to me right away. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna relax. So make sure you guys follow my Twitter at BigBoyJohnny25, my Instagram BigBoyFactsJohnny, and TikTok BigBoyFactsJohnny. The links will be down below in the description. You guys have a great night. Stay safe, stay strong, and always stay positive. And I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here.